Hi. Hi guys. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. So I am here for week 26. I am 26 weeks and what's today? Wednesday. 3 days today. Um, so I know I totally missed out on last week, but like I told you guys, it's been kind of crazy for me because I started back school. So um, I'm back at beauty school full time Tuesday through Saturday. Um, it's been good. The kid is a little heavy. The doll stand is a little heavy on me, so I have to get my lock. That way I don't have to carry those things home. No, don't do that. Um, and I can leave them there because sometimes if I try to get there early, I get there as early as possible. I'm there usually to my school about 9:01, and school starts at 9:30. So I try to get like early parks, but we're part of MTI College, so the medical students and the business students they get like the closest park. So, but besides that, a lot has been happening. So let's start off with week 25 to tell you about that. So on week 25, um, week 25 was, it went well. Say hi. Hi. And this is my daughter Yasmira, for those of you who don't know her. She is 20 months. She made 20 months on the 13th, Friday the 13th of this month, which was her actual birth date. She was born on Friday the 13th, August 2010. So, this is my baby girl. Hi. Hi. So, week 25. Week 25 was good for me. That was the first week that I started back at school. Um, Everything was good. Hush. Everything was well. The babies were moving. They're moving a lot all the time. I'm getting bigger. My energy level is sometimes it comes down. So I just try to eat like a sugar snack or something while I'm at school. Maybe I'll eat like a Snickers, or I'll have like some candy or something, or some juice to boost my energy up, because I can get a little tired while I'm there if I'm just sitting around. But when I'm with the client or something, I'm fine. Just make sure I drink lots of water. That was during week 25, and everything went well. It was good. The school warm welcomed me back. Everybody is helpful. Everybody asks me if I'm okay all the time. Do I need to sit down all the time? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. Guys, I'm okay. So yeah, week 25 was well. It went really, really well. I didn't have any doctor's appointments or anything like that during week 25. No complications. What happened during week 25, what I will say is the babies, and this goes into this week and yesterday's doctor's appointment, I started to feel more kicking at the top, right underneath my breast, and lots of pressure down in my abdominal area, meaning that the babies, I just felt like I didn't really have too much room, like there was something different down in my abdominal area than as for where the babies weren't down in my abdominal area, where they were just more across my body, or one baby was down and the other baby may have been another way, so I wasn't having that much pressure. But I noticed that the pressure increased, and like when I would go up and down the stairs at school, or when I would just walk, period, I'd hold my uterus because it just felt really heavy, and when I would hold my stomach up, it felt better. I've yet to get a belly brace, so I definitely need to get one of those, because while I am at school, I do have to hold my uterus when I go up the stairs, or I'm coming down the stairs, or like if I have to go to the bathroom, I have to hold my uterus, meaning closer down by my vaginal area. I have to hold it because it's really, really heavy and it puts a lot of pressure on it, and it hurts if I don't hold it. I just get like sharp pains, and it's really uncomfortable. So, but besides that, everything went well. It went really, really well. Um, no problems, nothing like that. I did get intensive swelling while at school working, and that was because I had two clients back to back, so I didn't get to. I had my client first thing in the morning, and she was a perm, and then I had my next color client right after that, and it was like back to back, so I didn't get to sit on. I maybe got to sit down 5 minutes in between each client. I didn't even get to sanitize my first tools that I used. So only thing I was able to do was grab a cup of water and set up a new SMA and CSA, which is a sanitary maintenance area where I keep my supplies while I'm doing my client's hair. And then next thing you know, I was with the client. So week 25 went well. Week 26 this week, I made 26 weeks on Monday. So that's officially made me 6 months. No, I'm sorry. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24. So I'm 6.5 months. Sorry, I'm losing track. I'm 6.5 months. Monday, I made 6.5 months pregnant. So I was 26 weeks, and now I'm 26 weeks and 2 days because it's Wednesday. So yesterday I had a doctor's appointment, and it went well. I got to see Dr. Nathan Allen. As I was telling you guys, my next appointment I will get to see him, and it went really, really well. He said that he has no problem with Discovery recording the pregnancy. He has no problem with him being filmed or anything like that. He's open and willing to work with me and the TV network. So that was great. And so let me just tell you guys how the doctor's appointment went. So I got to the doctor's. My appointment was at 9:20. My appointment was at 9:20. I got to the doctor's office, and I was there maybe. I say I waited probably like 35 minutes before I got to actually see my doctor, because my appointment was at 9:20. At least I thought, or it could have been 9:40. Maybe I was just too early, but I got there at like 9 o'clock. I got there like 8:50, 9 o'clock-ish, because I start school, like I told you guys, at 9:30. So I was hoping maybe if I got there early, I would be seen earlier and I could leave earlier and I wouldn't be that late to school, because cosmetology school, everything is a clock in and clock out basis, and I'm trying to get as many hours as possible so I can hurry up and be done. And I'm already almost to 900 hours. So I just have a little over. No to you. Don't tell me no. I just have a little over 700 hours to do, and then I'll be done. So besides that, okay, so I went to my doctor's. I was waiting maybe about, like I said, 35 minutes. Okay, so I'm sitting in. I go, I do my urine, they take my weight, and crazy. For my last appointment till now, my last appointment I weighed my last appointment I was 210 pounds. Okay, start weight for me, she wrote them all down too. Start weight for me was two. She said two. Okay, well, anyways, start weight for me was about 180. About 185, close to 190. Stop! You're gonna get down. You don't snatch from me. Was about, okay. Get down then, because you want to tell me no. So bye. Thank you. Start weight for me. We're working on that. She's I guess she's sensing that there's going to be 2 new babies, because she's been being really talkative. She likes to talk back. She likes to tell me no, and I know that she's only 1, but you know, I don't want her to get in the habit of telling me no and thinking that it's okay to tell mommy no, because it's not. And when I tell her something, it's for the better for her. So we're working on that, and she's getting potty trained too. So she's really getting on that authority age, because I don't want to be in too many diapers. And she had ice cream, so she's going crazy right now. But besides that, so I get to my doctor's. Now, my doctor's office, I've never, all the time I've seen him, even when I was pregnant with my daughter, I've never seen an ultrasound in his office at all. So me and my husband are in one room, and then they come get us, and they're like, okay, so follow me, and then they switch me, and I go like next door to this room that I've never seen anybody go in or go out, and there's like this ultrasound, there's ultrasound equipment in there, and there's just all this fly stuff in there that I've never seen before, and I'm like, okay, so she's like, yeah, you're pregnant with twins. I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, in here. So I go into the doctor's office. So maybe 5 minutes, me and my husband are like, oh, this is different. I've never seen this before. I'm like, I've never seen it before. So I was excited about it. And it was weird because I always go to a different ultrasound place to get my ultrasounds done other than his office. But, excuse me. That's because, of course, he's not a sonogram. He's an OBGYN, so he doesn't specialize in ultrasounds and looking at fetuses and checking on them while they're in the womb, and like really specializing on a sonogram, being a sonogram ultrasound technician. That's not what he is. He's an OBGYN. So anyways, so he comes in, and he's like, hey, right away I get right into everything that I've been wanting to talk to him about, which was, I let him know the TV network, and he's like, yeah, I have no problem with that. I asked him, when's a good time. He said that he would talk to the hospital and see how to confirm everything with them filming and how it would go. And so right away he leans me back, and he checks me, and the reason why I have been feeling all the pressure, like I was telling you, was because both babies are head down. So he puts the ultrasound on, and he checks it. He's like, oh, that's great. We have baby A's head down, so that means we can do a vaginal birth. And then he checks, and he's like, baby B's head down too, so we are definitely doing a vaginal birth. So no C-section. I know I'm only 26 weeks, and the baby still could flip, but baby A is so far down in my pelvic, I highly doubt that baby A will be flipping around. So even if baby B was to flip, there's a slight chance that baby A would flip. So I was still, like he said, he's willing to do a vaginal birth as long as baby A is head down. So that's what I'm really excited about, is that I don't have to get a C-section. I am so excited because I did not, I'm terrified of C-sections, absolutely terrified of them, and I don't want one at all. So it's just a blessing that I don't have to do one. Right. So that was exciting. And so he scheduled me another ultrasound. So I should be getting a call here soon scheduling another ultrasound. He said that, another thing was about, I asked him, he was like, he wanted me to go on bed rest at 31 weeks. That is something that I am not happy about at all. Besides everything else, everything else went well. I was excited. I got to see my doctor. He's so nice. He's completely understanding. He's totally, he's rooting for me for the natural birth. He knows that I want to do a natural birth. I told him I want to do a natural birth. I want to have as less medical intervention as possible, even though I'm going to be in a hospital. He totally respects that. Everything is just great. It's just really great. So, but he told me, yeah, he wants me to go on bed rest at 31 weeks because he doesn't want me to go into labor early. He said because twins always come early, it's a really rare chance that they go the full 40 weeks. He didn't say that it wasn't possible, but he said he doesn't necessarily think that I will go the full 40 weeks, being that it's my second pregnancy. He suspects my body to go into labor naturally on its own, instead of me being induced. So he's not going to induce me. We don't have an induction date or anything like that. He wants everything to happen naturally. If I was to go the full 40 weeks, let's say I went into labor July 29th, he possibly will not be doing my delivery because he has a conference and he's going to be gone from the 26th, he said, and through to the 28th. So, yeah, the 26th through the 28th. So I'm hoping, worst come to worst, I just have the babies maybe like in between week 38 and week 39. That way, I know that he will deliver them, because I really want him to deliver my babies, because he's completely understanding. We have an understanding. He has my birth plan. And we just have an understanding, and I was really happy to see him, and he's always like forward focused and positive and all that good stuff. So symptoms for this week. Breathing. I'm starting to get shortness of breath. Pressure. Both babies are head down. That's why I'm having extreme pressure down there. Bathroom all the time, like worse all the time now. Back pain, as